Hello, everybody. This is a format that I'm not super comfortable with, although I'm stepping out of my comfort zone because I manifested this. Anywho, oh, wait. I have to line up the audio and the video. Okay, I'm sitting here. It's midnight. The longest dawn I said and I have a few things that are on my mind, and I want to share them with you. That's pretty much it. I have a big freaking hunk of chocolate here, the fancy one. And I have a coffee. Why is she drinking coffee at 12:30? Because I feel so lethargic, and I need a little, I guess it's not a synthetic boost, but you know what I mean. I need a not so natural boost here. Anywho, I have a few things on my mind. I wrote them down on my iPad. I've turned into an iPad kid, and I'm not super proud of it, but also what does that mean for me? You know? Anywho, one thing on here, I'm looking right at it. I've been real anxious lately, okay? The world's on fire. We all know this. You know, hi, my name's Joe. What's yours? Dude, it's always Joe. Okay, don't get me started. I've been a little anxious, and it's obviously because there's all this chaos and I'm unable to do anything about it. So I need to control the things in my life, the things that I can control. But my life feels so out of control lately, girl, too. I don't know. And by the way, you know what I don't fuck with? You know what I don't fuck with? Is when when I get these comments on my TikTok, and because this is all the feedback I'm getting, right? When people say, I know you're joking, but blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, well, everything after that just goes out the window for me. Well, I know you're joking, but I'm going to take you seriously now. What? I don't really fuck with that. Anyway, sometimes I'm being serious, and I think you can tell. And then most of the time it's not. Well, some of the times it's a sprinkle of both. I think that's the spice of life, no? Next on the docket. I'm a girl. Girl math. We will never be equal. I keep looking at that damn viewfinder. People always fucking say that, and I'm always like, shut up, you're just narcissistic. But it's really actually, because it's actually what you're looking at. The camera's over here. It's kind of odd. Anyway, you know, I saw this video today, and someone, because first of all, to girl math is to make what, just silly financial decisions. Okay, and please, okay, well, you're fun at parties. Well, you're fucking fun at parties. You're saying right now. Oh my God, I'm sorry. It's a curse. I paid for an education, you know, and now it's just in my brain. My point. You know when you saw those, like when you were a kid, in those like Tampax commercials, and it's in black and white, and the only color that's showing is pink? Capitalist marketing of like cancer treatment. Hot pink. It's like, run like a girl, throw like a girl, lift like a girl, be brave like a girl. Everyone's crying. Oh. Anyhow, what's my point? When I hear like, well, I'm just a girl, so I don't know how to do this. Well, we're in the age of information. And first of all, you could pick up a book for dummies. Y'all remember those books? Blank for Dummies. Those are kind of sick. I might pick up a few. I don't know. You know when you're just like, you're interested in some random topic and you're like, oh, okay, I just want a big pile of information right now for somebody who has never experienced this topic before. That's kind of what those books are. I wish I had the ability to do that, you know, learn that much about one topic. and say, here, let me feed it into your beginner dummy mouth. Any hoozles. What's my point? Girl math. Oh, yeah. And stuff about cars. I hear that all the time about cars. I'm going to learn how to effing change my oil. I refuse to go because the process is a little too intimidating. And I understand why it is. You're not making that up. I get it. And I'm like, there's no fucking way it's this expensive. This is crazy. And it shouldn't be. But I feel like they're always robbing me. You know what I mean? Anywho. So, I don't like that excuse. I don't like that excuse! Hey! Sorry. I'm really just a crouchy old... Like, sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I'm just like, damn, I'm really just like complaining. Sometimes I saw someone today, they said, just put the fries in the bag, bro. And I was like, you think you're so clever? You had to write that. Send it to me. Who's the fucking joker now? Next on the docket. Oh, pride. Oh, bad gay. Let me take a sip of coffee. Sippy, sippy. I didn't go to Pride this year. She says in anguish. I didn't go to Pride this year. She says in pain. I didn't go to Pride this year. She says in shame. I didn't go to Pride this year. In his holy name. No. No, I'm kidding. Well, there's nothing to kid about. I'm not going back to Christianity, but anyway. But every day my fear of death grows stronger because it's not being resolved. And I'm like, well, maybe I just go and be re-brainwashed. It'll all be fine. I will go to sleep, and there'll be a wonderful place. Actually, heaven's not really that fucking cool, y'all. It's not really that fucking cool. You don't know anybody. You're just like a ball, like a soul ball, because you don't have a body. Because that's another thing. I was like, do you always look like? I had so many questions. My dad, preacher, right? I'm like, do you look like if you died in some horrible accident? Are you mangled in heaven? Are you like exposed, like your guts exposed? Oh, no. Like nobody's their body. We're just a vessel. We're just a vessel. And so I'm like, okay, that's tight. Although, how am I supposed to know who my friends are, where my family is? Oh, that's another thing. You don't know who anybody is. You're just among your brothers and sisters in Christ. Well, I don't know about that. That sounds kind of lame. You're just always, you're always alone in heaven. And they're like, no, you're not. You're always with. But I'm like, yeah, but you need a little group, right? You can't just, it's not very healthy to be like, oh, I just have this massive friend group. Never healthy. There's never a good dynamic, even inside of the friend group. There would be fucking crazy drama in heaven. You know what I mean? And also, you have this crazy, Jesus prepares a place for you. And by the way, nobody's in heaven right now. They're all in a waiting room. A weird time warped, alternate dimension waiting room. Time's going so slow up there in heaven right now. Nobody's getting in. We're waiting for Judgment Day. Jesus is coming back. He's coming back. Anyway, back to Pride. Yeah, I didn't go. Why did I not go? I honestly, I was so ready for it. And then the week of, I had no clue it was that week. I don't know why I thought it was in July. Literally just bad gay. For sure bad gay. And then I heard it happened and I was like, oh. But none of my friends went to Denver Pride. Unless they all did and like they didn't post any photos about it or like anything. But last year we were all there. We were all passing out from like heat stroke. It was crazy though. I did hear somebody, sorry, that was crazy. I did hear somebody say it was hot as shit. And I'm like, yeah. And I bet they didn't give you free water. I bet the water station was ass. They said, yeah, of course. Damn. These are heavy topics. Why did I want to talk about this with y'all? Sorry, not to be like that. Just like, what are we, like? Oh, man. How do y'all feel about parasocial relationships? Because I worry that we are getting into muddy waters here. And let me just say one thing. Let me get mushy-gushy, a little bit tushy with y'all. I was definitely a loner in school, right? My family was just always moving, so I could never like lock down friends. And so I was always so misunderstood. And I honestly don't know what's going on in the brain with me, although I really just kind of had to pretend like, oh, I'll just be like the rest of y'all and then, you know, go home and do my thing. But I was in musical theater. Like I had outlets to be able to express myself, but school was not one of them. And so this group of people being like, oh, you're kind of cool. That was really, well, it is really nice because it's validating that like, oh, it's not you. It was just situationally, you know? You're not a lame duck. Anywho. But since the beginning, I've always been a responder to comments. And that's just because I like to respond to comments. I've never, like, it's not like a thing. But I see a lot of people who don't respond at all. And it's not, because I understand when people have like a shit ton of followers and they're getting like a crap ton of comments. I get it. There's like a point that you just, I guess, stop. But other people, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, what's the point of the comment section? I don't know. At some point, it's not for you, though. Like, I've had videos that, like, oh my God. They get, like, something happens to it. It gets swept away from me, from my grasp. And I'm just like, those comments are not for me anymore. I'm just not going to go in there for my own mental health. You know? Anywho. But where's the fucking mother effing line with parasocial relationships? Because I love being like, I'll be like, oh, love you guys. And I'll get little comments that say, love you. And then I see like think pieces about people saying like, how dare creators say that they love their audience? And I'm like, is it not just like a brotherly love? Like this, like, you know, we're friends. I love you type thing. You know, a comrade. But I don't know where the line is because I do know that majority of people are all on the same page and are normal about it. But I do know that as the numbers grow, there is more of a chance to have at least one person take things a bit too far. You know what I mean? And as somebody who I have bipolar disorder, and with that, there's a lot of paranoia, and I don't really like when things validate my paranoia because then it just amplifies it, right? Which makes sense. Like, something happened to me, which I just feel weird to talk about it, but I was like, I'm just gonna get cameras, and I did, which has been nice, although it's freaking spooky dooky because it'll be like 2 a.m, and it's like movement on this camera. And I just fucking imagine, oh my God, I just imagine fucking opening the camera and it's like some spooky ass mask or like the Purge mask or something. Jesus, fuck. Jesus, take the wheel. Like, what weapon do I have, right? Like, I'm trying to think. I've been thinking lately, see, this is the paranoia. I've been thinking about, like, where could I hide, and thinking about moving mirrors over doors so that I can, like, slink somewhere. But yeah, I've just been a little spooked. Also, my For You page is never kind to me at like 3 a.m. when I'm in bed. It's playing that spooky dooky sound. Do 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 do. And it's like the other day I fell down the clown rabbit hole again. Y'all remember that? That was actually terrifying. I remember being with my friends, and we're because you're just which I shouldn't have been walking around that. I was unsupervised 100%, but I was like, damn, some clown can just get me. I saw this girl on the For You page the other day. She has this massive scar, and she's like, how I remember the clown sightings. She was assaulted by a damn clown. Jeez. There's something spooky about Halloween, isn't there? There's just something spooky. It's a little so spooky. What are y'all gonna be for Halloween? Actually, though, what are you gonna be? I always think so much about it in like July, August, and then I, get preoccupied with life, right? And then I don't have any money set aside. I don't have any idea really thought out. But I was like, maybe I'll be a witch. But I might. I don't know. My move is kind of getting in the way of my life right now. Anywho, let me know where the line is with parasocial relationships, because I'll draw it. I'm good at setting boundaries. Sometimes I'm a little too rude, though. Not so much. I'm just honest. I'm honest. And I guess blunt. And some people go, whoa. And I'm like, what? This is what has to happen. I'm getting to the point. I don't know. Some people need a little fluff. Need a little fluff and tickle. I don't need a fluff and tickle. Just give it to me straight. You know what I mean? Anywho. I don't want to talk about generalized anhedonia and overwhelm. Do y'all? I don't. Because you know what I'm feeling? Generalized anhedonia and overwhelm. So you can fuck off right now, and I'm going to take a piece of milk chocolate. Yes, milk, and put it in my motherfucking teeth. I'm actually so tired, which is brilliant, because you would be appalled at the time I go to sleep every night. It's really terrible. It's not terrible. I need to reframe my thinking, because I don't want to be all mean to myself all the time. It's not the nicest. Anyway. Oh my God, only 22 minutes have gone by. We might not be able to make it to the full, I don't know how long I wanted to do this for, but oh my Lord. That's delicious. What is your favorite Broadway musical? That's a good one. Who turned the lights off? Okay, switching to none other than the IPZO. What's up? We're here on the IPZO. I don't want to make any mouth noises. I'm so terrified of making mouth noises. I don't want to make this experience any more unbearable for you. This mic is definitely in my face. It's just really saying, hi, my name is Mike. What's yours? Anywho, what do I want to say right now? I don't know. I want to say I'm mother effing sleepy bo peepee, and maybe I'll do another one of these. Are you guys watching? Oh, sorry. Are you guys watching Love Island? And before you clown on me, I am only human. So please, If you are also human, just know, I think that somebody's holding us hostage here because I'm not enjoying myself. I'm not having any fun. I feel as if I'm waiting for every new episode to come out, and it does, and I go, ugh, but I watch it. It's like they put they put cocaine in it. I don't know how they did it. Also, holy UTI, right? Holy UTI, holy yeast infection. Are they getting waxed? Because, like, there's been some angles where I don't know. And the funny thing is, I'm like, am I a prude? And then I look for, like, what I do for work. And I'm like, I'm not a fucking, it's funny that I'm like, oh, this is a little much. Well, that's a little much. Whoa. My Christian eyes, my evangelical eyes. I don't know. Shit's wild, wacky, crazy. Genuinely thought I had to go get rebaptized after that. Okay, I'm going to cut the Christian shit because you're genuinely going to think that I'm going back to the religion. I'm not. I was just doing a lot of research into my specific church today, which then my dad was all weird about. So I was like, okay, I won't talk about it because I was going to talk about it just extensively with you. But then he kind of got weird. And so I'm like, I'm going to respect that weirdness. He doesn't know what he feels, but I know he feels something, and he's not translating that to me. So, I'm going to be respectful of his future self who knows what he's feeling. Any hoozles. Look at this little ringlet in my hair. Who did that? Who did that? My hair is super damaged, though, and I've hacked it away. It's like Elon with Doge. Going in there with a chainsaw, fucking shit up. And not in a good way. Just fuck shit up and leave. That's me with these scissors, dude. It's bad. I'll just walk around and because I cut my hair at home, I'll find a hair that's like damaged or a little too thick or, God forbid, it's a fucking split end. Oh, and sometimes you get like a double whammy, triple whammy. Those are crazy. That's like in Mario Kart where you're just like, I don't even know what that's equivalent to. I wish I could give you what's in my head right now, though. I would love to play Mario Kart. I haven't played Mario Kart in such a long time. I was thinking about getting a Wii. Because I have a Nintendo. Look at me. Look at me. Living a life of luxury. I already have a Switch. But I kind of miss the Wii. There's something about a Wii. There's a simplicity in the Wii. Right? And how nice is it where you're just like telling a friend, just like, let's just play Wii. They're like, oh, that's sick. I don't love the Switch. What am I, a fucking elf? Am I a baby? An elf? A tiny nymph? Don't give me that. I really do want a Wii. I think they still sell Wiis at GameStop. Last time I got a Wii was at GameStop, like 2 years ago, refurbished, like $100. Remember when the Wii came out? It was like 2008, obviously the recession, parents, almost brink of divorce, right? All of us just, we knew peace. We knew no peace. Jesus H. Christ. I can't think without the sunshine. I think it's time to go to bed. 'Cause I can't think without the sunshine. Seriously though. So I'm gonna go to bed. This is an abrupt ending. But you know why? Because I have boundaries. And now I'm fascinated with looking at my hair. And I really want to go to bed. So I'm going to go do that. But I got over a hump. I've been wanting to, I I've been wanting to do one of these videos for a really long... Sorry. I've been wanting to do one of these videos for a really long time. Just me sitting here shooting the shit. Because people are like, sit down and talk. And I said, about what? They said anything. Okay. I did. Done. If this was like even 2% entertaining, I'll try it again with a little more oomph, a little more gusto, a little more zinga, pow, moxie, shazam, maybe a jazz hand. A little bit of and a little bit of you know? Oh, man. Baby! My heart is full of love and desire for you. Okay, guys. Maybe that's why I'm tired. My Adderall just wore off. Just got the alarm. Just said, Adderall worn off. Oh, dark times ahead. Dark times ahead. I'm going to navigate them swiftly and carefully. Okay.
Bye, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, morning, night.
Okay, guys. Bye.
5, 6. Oh, Margarito, sapito.
Okay. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Whoever's watching. Bye.